A soccer ball knows no gender. When a foot hits the ball doesn't know whether the foot is male or female. Here in the South Bay, that fact has been part of the sports narrative for decades. Local players such as Brandy Chastain and Carrie Sanchez lifted the area's soccer profile and inspired countless young girls. But no one has been more intertwined in the fabric of American sports empowerment than Julie Foudy. She played an integral part on a World Cup and Olympic gold medal team that is still remembered for the way it competed and the example it set.
She's the deliverer of the good pass or the hard work to win the ball back, so her job is to make other people look good, and I think that's why she was so good in the midfield position for the national team.
Before all that, however, Foudy was a Southern California high school kid who was named the Los Angeles Times Prep Player of the 1980s. Her father was a Cal alum, but Foudy made Stanford her college choice. She led the Cardinal program to new heights and 4 straight NCAA tournament appearances, while scoring 52 goals and being named to 4 consecutive All-American teams.
Well, what I remember of Julie as a college soccer player is that she had really high, big hair. She was just always competitive and wanted to drive herself and her team to win. And I'm happy to say that Santa Clara never lost a Foudy Stanford team ever.
Foudy's transition from college to the international game was seamless. She and a group of fiercely proud teammates gave rise to what is now known as the golden era for USA women's soccer. Foudy played in 4 World Cup tournaments and twice held aloft the winning trophy. In 3 Olympic appearances, Foudy accumulated 2 gold medals and 1 silver. In 271 games with the national team, she scored 45 goals. She was known for her leadership of a roster that featured distinctive and strong personalities that captivated a nation.
Brianna Scurry and Joy Fawcett are reading their book, and they have their headsets on, and they're kind of in the zone, and here comes Julie, all loosey-goosey, dancing in front of them, like at the top of her lungs, which she is not a singer. I don't care what she tells you, she cannot sing. But she will sing, and everybody just needs to loosen up a little bit.
Foudy was instrumental in founding the Women's United Soccer Association, the WUSA, the first domestic professional league for her gender.
She was the voice, a very strong voice, that's why they call her Loudy Foudy, the voice of the women's soccer team, of the U.S. women, in terms of going to U.S. soccer and going to potential investors about having a league for women.
Foudy starred for the San Diego Spirit during the 3 years of the WUSA's existence, and when it dissolved because of financial difficulties, she made certain that the league's key executives did not leave the sport behind.
Julie saying to me, let's not give up. Let's continue on this path of making sure the world knows that women athletes are special and they have great capacity to do good things, and let's form an organization to do that.
The idea sparked by Foudy evolved into the Bay Area Women's Sports Initiative, known by its acronym, BOSSY. The goal was to lift up young girls who had not been exposed to organized sports or physical education classes. 8 years into the initiative, BOSSY has utilized 3,000 volunteer college and pro athletes to work with more than 16,000 students in and around San Jose.
And Julie's mantra is for these kids is to matter. Everybody matters, and because of that, you can do great things.
Foudy has been inducted into the National Soccer Hall of Fame and has established a second career as an ESPN commentator for events such as the Olympics. But she also finds time to head up her own leadership academy that emphasizes both soccer instruction and personal skills.
She's a go-getter. She means what she says. She always finds time for somebody else, and she wants to win.
I would love to see her run for office, and I've told her the day she runs and wins, I'll be her chief of staff and follow her anywhere. So, Julie for president.
Whatever Foudy's political future holds, in San Jose and the South Bay, she is testimony to how sports can create leaders, and how leaders can create lasting legacies that range far beyond their sport.